Hello. I'm just trying this out just for fun. I never done anything like this before, so bear with me and hopefully it'll come out thoroughly entertaining. Anyways, this is a segment of my channel that I'm going to call Stogie Time Stories. What it is I will be talking about people in the film or even just sporadic industries that have, basically just talk about them. That's all I'm going to do, just talk about them. And before I get into that, I am going to spark up a C. No, it's not cannabis. It's a cigar. This is the Alec Bradley Black Market Esteli. And I've had it before. It's actually really good. I like it a lot. So, take off the band, the large one. See if I can get this one up. Come on. There we go. It's a Toro size, so it's built to last a long time. There we go. Better now. Anyways, let's get into it. Roman Polanski was born Raymond Thierry Liebling on August 18th, 1933. He was born to a Jewish father, originally from Poland, and a mother born in Russia. Polanski's mother had a daughter, Annette, from a previous marriage. Annette somehow survived Auschwitz. I'm German and I can't even pronounce that. Who sadly, her mother herself died and left Poland for France. Annette left Poland for France. So that's the way that goes. During World War II, the family moved back to the Polish city of Krakow. It's spelt how it sounds, unfortunately. And while living there, Krakow was soon occupied by German forces, and while under Nuremberg laws, the Polanskis were targeted for persecution, pushing them into a Krakow ghetto. When Roman was 6 years of age, he went to primary school only for a handful of weeks until all the Jewish kids were suddenly expelled from the schools and were not allowed to enter another classroom for 6 years. 6 years, really? 6 years? Holy shit. I would not have wanted to live back in the World War II era. He also witnessed both the ghettoization of Krakow's Jews in a compact area of the city and deportation to German death camps. He witnessed his father being taken away. This is part of the story that kind of brings a tear to my eye if you think about it. But is what it is. After the war, Roman was reunited with his dad, who later remarried but passed away in 1984 due to cancer. Jeez. Well, anyways, this is where the story kind of has an upbeat to it, so bear with me. Roman Polanski was fascinated with the cinema industry at an early age, and after the war, he had watched films in school and at the local cinema with whatever money he can get his hands on. Polanski attended the National Film School of Lodz. We'll say Lodz. He also took up acting. Polanski's directorial debut was also in 1955 with a short film, Rower Bicycle, but it appears now that it's become a lost film. Yep. It's one of the things that a lot of these filmmakers kind of don't have is their first film that they ever made, other than, whether it was a change of heart during their career, or a change of thought during their or even they just lose it. They just lose the film, and it's just really sad that these things disappear pretty quick, but it is what it is. He graduated film school in 1959, and in the same year he married his first wife. Polanski's first feature film was Knife in the Water. The Roman Polanski's first feature film was Knife in the Water in 1962. Unfortunately, that same year, Polanski and his first wife divorced. Anyways, where was I? Roman met his second wife, Sharon Tate, while on the set of The Fearless Vampire Killers, and married the following year. Unfortunately, while she was 9 months pregnant with their first child, 8 to 9 months pregnant actually, Tate and 4 other people were murdered by the Manson family. I got nothing to say about that. That is truly and utterly tragic. Like, come on, man. This was while Polanski was trying to make his way home from Europe. Polanski had said that his absence that night of the murders was one of his greatest regrets. Likely so. If my family was murdered by a bunch of morons, of course, me being there or not being there would not sit well with me either. Years later, in 1977, Polanski was arrested and charged with drugging and raping a 13-year-old girl. What? What? Like, what? Anyways, he pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of unlawful sex with a minor. Okay. But in 1978, Polanski learned the judge wasn't going to accept his plea deal and was facing prison time instead of probation. Polanski then fled to Paris. What? Okay, what? Okay, France would not allow a convicted child predator in their country. Would they? He had to have been caught by now. No one convicted of a crap like this ever gets away. I gotta look this up. He's still in France. And he has a career still. And he has accolades as of 20. And he has accolades as of 2002. And he's still abusing kids? Don't worry, kiddies. It's non-alcoholic beer. It's THC beer, but it's not alcoholic. Okay. Going off script now. France, you are a country that just got its age of consent law. 15, but things can build up. Who knows? But why do you have a pedophile still working in your country as a free man and getting accolades as of 2002? A fucking pedophile. A fucking pedophile. This really bugs the shit out of me because I'm a rape victim myself. Why do you have a fucking pedophile still living and still working in your country? I thought France was proud. I literally did think France was proud. A proud nation, a proud country who have gotten over numerous terrorist attacks from ISIS, from other countries. Like, why are you fucking by now he should have been fucking extradited. Why wasn't he extradited back to the US? Like, he should have been extradited. He should have been convicted. You know, and this isn't just France's fault. It's also the fucking US's fault. Why did you allow this man to board a plane to fucking London and have him fucking hide out in France since fucking 1978? That's 70s, late 70s, so we'll say the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010. 4 fucking decades this guy has been on the fucking run. This fucking coward is still working. And here I am. I'm a fucking jobless bum right now. I've been looking and looking and looking and looking for the past 2 fucking years for work. And this punk is still getting fucking work. This pedophile. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Is it just because there's no extradition rights to fucking the US? Is it because he's a fucking citizen of fucking France that you're not giving him back to fucking the US to have him face time for what he has done? Not just to one person, but numerous victims. I'm angry. I'm fucking angry right now. I literally want to go out and choke a bitch. That's how angry I am right now. Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. Well, in any case, this was Stogie Time Stories. I think I will keep this going, but I don't know how. I don't know how. But I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you soon. Till then, cheers. It's one thing I don't like about doing videos in the garage is the cars drive by. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow.